When I'm assessing a runner with knee pain, even lateral knee pain, or even hip pain, their single leg squat looks something like this. In this position, all I'm doing is really poking my knee forward. I'm not actually loading my posterior chain. Versus if we have a proper movement pattern loading our posterior chain, the single leg squat should look something like this. So in order to correct this, to take pressure off of those injured areas, I like to work through this hip hinge pattern so we can really emphasize this movement pattern of loading our glutes. For the first exercise, you're gonna need a box. You can even use a counter as well. And all I'm gonna do is start with a slight bend in my knees, bring my hands forward as my butt goes back. So my hands and my butt are going into opposite directions. I'll know if I'm doing this correctly because I will feel the load and tension in my butt and my hamstrings here. My back is staying flat the entire time. Now to progress that exercise, I'm gonna take it into a single leg position and I'm just gonna use the wall as support for some stability. From this position, slight bend in the stance leg, hands on your hips, and bring your butt towards the wall as you're hinging your trunk down. I'm not rounding my spine or my shoulders. I'm just hinging down as my butt goes back. You'll know you're doing this correctly because you'll feel it in your butt, you'll feel it in your hamstrings, and you'll feel maybe a little stability working in this single leg position. Just make sure you're not rounding your spine and make sure the first movement is basically creating this crease at your hips, in the front of your hips, because your butt is going back and trunk is going forward. Once you have that movement pattern down, you can progress by using a dumbbell. I like to do this with a B stance or a kickstand position, so all the weight is on my front leg and my back leg is just there for some balance and some support. I'm gonna hinge back, bringing the dumbbell down. I'm not reaching the dumbbell down, I'm just bringing it down with my trunk, slowly lowering it down to about mid-shin, because if I go further, I'm gonna have to round my spine, which I don't want. So just about mid-shin for me. Butt is loaded, glutes are loaded, hamstrings loaded, and I'm coming back up.